Well, last week Apple announced the brand new iPhone, and it comes with a hefty price tag. 10th anniversary edition will set you back more than $1,300. Joining us now with a look at what makes this phone different than before is online security expert David Papp. Good morning, David.
Morning, Mike.
We should mention, whenever we talk about the cost of the phone, that's if you buy it outright.
That's true.
You buy it within a package, costs you $300-400.
That's correct.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because people get all freaked out about the cost, and most people get it within a plan.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, in terms of the phone, the big question is, what are the features? Well, let's start off with the 8
Sure.
and the 8 Plus.
That's a good start.
Then there's a 10.
Yeah.
But where'd the 9 go?
They skipped it, just like Microsoft skipped theirs.
There's no reason for that.
Well, the reasoning is that it's the 10th anniversary edition. That is the reason.
So skip the 9.
Yeah, skip
okay.
the 9.
All right. So take us to the 8 and the 8 Plus. What is different about that particular phone compared to, let's say, the 7?
Well, for starters, it's an all-glass design. And the other big thing is wireless charging. Those are the two big features. I mean, there's some other stuff like the camera and its faster processor, but really it's those two things.
When you talk about wireless charging,
yep.
There still has to be a charger, though, right?
It's a mat, the charging mat or a puck that you put it on. And believe it or not, there are rapid chargers and regular chargers for wireless.
So you're still plugging into a wall the way you did before.
Yep.
It's just that instead of actually plugging into your phone, you just place your phone on the mat.
On the mat, correct.
And if you had 2-3 phones in the house, can you place them all on the mat? Or do you need a separate charger?
Most of them not, but Apple next year in 2018 is coming out with their own AirPower and mat, charging mat, and you can put your watch, your tablet, your phone, like all of these things on it to charge at the same time.
What about hard drive size, that type of thing? Memory, is it the same as the other ones? The same options?
Yeah, I think they simplified it actually. It's just a 64 gig and a 256. That's it. They cut out all the stuff in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so let's move on to the 10 now.
Yeah.
And how that one differs from the other ones.
So that's kind of cool. The iPhone 8 is a 4.7 inch size, and then the Plus is 5.5. What's interesting is that the 10 is 5.8 inches. It's bigger than a Plus, but physically, it's actually slightly larger than just a regular iPhone 8. And the way they achieve this is they got rid of the home button.
Okay.
So now it's all screen, the entire thing.
So when you talk about, so there is no 10 and 10 Plus, it's just turned into one now.
Correct.
And it is larger. Yep. There is no home button, and
correct.
The home button basically allows you to segue between apps and all kinds of things.
And of course, to log in quickly with your fingerprint, right?
So how do we do that?
Now it's Face ID. So it looks at you and it will log in. And apparently they've resolved the problem that Samsung had, where you could hold a picture of the person in front of it and it would log you in.
Oh boy, that was very smart.
Yeah.
And from what I understand too, they tried all these different things, like they put beards on people and sunglasses, and it still recognized the person.
It was amazing. Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and then what about the lack of home button? How do we resolve that issue then?
It's all in the swiping. So there's swiping gestures for that, and they claim that it'll be intuitive.
So in other words, if you're looking at an app now, you want to move to another one, instead of pushing the home button, you swipe, and it's pretty obvious what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So you don't think if a person has been using the iPhone for any length of time, there's much of a learning curve there?
I don't think so. I think it's an easier jump than remember when they got rid of the keyboards on us and we had to learn how to do everything on a touchscreen. I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
What about the earphones? I think I was reading something about the earphones too. I think you can charge the earphones as well on those pads?
On the mat, that's correct.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Anything else?
We have the new Apple Watch 3 coming out. Now the big feature there is the fact that it's got cellular built in. You don't have to tether it or pair it up with your phone. So now you can do texts, calls, Siri, internet from your watch.
Do you need a separate plan for that though?
Yes, it'll require its own SIM card.
All right, it's always something. All right, thanks, Dave. You can follow David on Twitter or check out his blog. The man's always online. You can catch him. There's his blog, davidpapp.com. Twitter @DavidPapp.